you got here, you got a lot of time as a freshman. Made some nice plays running and tackling and things like that. You've done well since then. Do you feel like how do you feel like your career has gone since that freshman year? How would you describe your trek since then?
You know, it hasn't been the absolute easiest, but I'm not the first person to ever have freshmen in their first year success, and then kind of hit a block a little bit, with injuries and that kind of thing, and the other guys stepping up and playing. But I feel like the best way to describe it is I have just grown up a lot. I've matured a lot. When I was a freshman, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what I was doing on the field. I was just running around on the field, playing. I know so much more now. I'm a leader of these guys, regardless of if I have 20 starts or not. I feel like guys really respect me in the locker room, and I can just really see that that growth come in that I know I'm going to take into the working world or whatever I end up choosing to do. So that's kind of how I describe it, just a consistent growth.
You excited to get this going now, get some traction going there at the Star?
Yeah, I think so. It change is good. I guess if anything, I would just have to be being able to keep a seriously aggressive attack mindset every single play. That's what you have to do at linebacker. A DB, a lot of times it's more about you got to be able to kind of finesse things a little bit and run with receivers down the field. I'm not doing any of that anymore. I'm banging in the box with the Tyler Higbees of the world. So it's definitely a transition, but I think something I'm going to be able to do.
Just pretend you're going after the punter.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing star linebacker for the
When did that happen?
At the start of the spring.
Okay.
Just
I don't think I remember hearing that.
Just a couple guys who were dinged up and position of need, and I was they asked if I was willing to do it, and said absolutely. So I stepped up, and I've been playing linebacker for the last couple of weeks.
So what's it like? We'll go linebacker.
Yeah. I mean, it's there wasn't any take you out in certain situations type thing. It was like, hey, if you're gonna play linebacker, you're gonna play linebacker. You're banging with the linemen. You're knowing your reads. You're knowing your keys. You're not just in there to cover people from a lower at a lower level. No, it's full go. So it's been fun, honestly. I've learned a lot.
Have you had to put on weight?
I haven't really had that opportunity yet, but I feel like going into the summer, that's something I'll be interested in doing.
So for right now, as far as future is concerned, you're a linebacker, right?
Yeah.
And there's been some injuries. So have you been with the ones a little bit also? Ones
and
twos?
Yep.
Pretty much ones. And how did the scrimmage go for you? When you looked at the film, what did it look like with you at that position?
I was pretty. I didn't know how I was going to go. All I told myself was, hey, try to align right, read your key, and play fast. And I think that's something that I did. That's why I was proud of myself. Made some plays because of that. I don't think I expect anything else out of myself. So I was able to just play. They thought I was playing aggressive. I was, like I said, playing fast, and I bring a different element to linebacker. It's something I haven't done. I've been to the back end, a little more speed, that kind of thing, a little less bulk. But I think they were pretty pleased with my play as well. From the comments I heard.